Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. My name is Vikian Setiawan. In this video, I want to do my project 2 of Applied Linguistics. Okay, for the case 1 is language bias in news reporting. Language theory use is critical discourse analysis, and the transdisciplinary approach is using applied linguistics and journalism. Using critical discourse analysis, Mr. Townsend can examine how language in news articles reflects and reinforces ideologies. CDA allows him to uncover hidden power relations and bias in word choice, framing, and voices. For example, active versus passive. For example, describing protesters as rioters versus activists reflects bias in how actions are interpreted. By collaborating with journalism, he can help journalists become more aware of linguistic choices that may unconsciously promote bias and improve ethical standard reporting. And the second case is language policy for indigenous language. Language theory use is sociolinguistic, while the transdisciplinary approach is applied linguistic is TEFL, teaching English as foreign language. When I first took on the role of a language planner for our government, I knew it will be it wouldn't be easy because our country is incredibly diverse, home to many ethnic groups, each with its indigenous language, of course. But the reality hit me harder when I visited a remote village and heard an elder say, "Our grandchildren can no longer speak our language. We are becoming invisible." And that moment stayed me for a while and then I turned to sociolinguistic to understand the deep connection between language, identity, and culture. I realized that language isn't just a way to communicate, but it's how people see the world. Losing a language means losing a piece of who we are. With that in mind, I began designing a language policy rooted in respect and inclusion. I collaborated with educators using an applied linguistic and TEFL, teaching English as foreign language approach. We introduced bilingual education program where children could learn both their native language and the national language. We train teachers from uh, a local community and created learning materials that reflected their culture. I didn't want indigenous language to just survive, but also wanted them to thrive. And slowly I began to see change. They were proudly speaking their ancestral languages in classrooms, communities reclaiming their stories, and parents beginning to cope again. In this journey, I learned that preserving language is present in life itself. And that's all from the video. Thank you.